Welcome to Garden Plants with Jim Putnam. Let's talk Fire Chief Arborvitae. This is Thuja Occidentalis Fire Chief, otherwise known as Fire Chief Arborvitae. Great mounding habit, low-growing conifer. This one is really unique. It comes out in the spring and has kind of a lime green color on the newish growth. We're filming this in June and you can see this kind of orange hue it has over the top right now. So it goes from that lime green to orange. By fall, it turns red, and that's why it's called Fire Chief. And so this thing evolves throughout the summer and into winter every year. Really beautiful color. This is actually a sport of Rheingold. Rheingold is an arborvitae that I grew for years. Great plant, but turns out this little sport off the side of it has more color and a heck of a lot more heat tolerance. Here it is growing out in the full sun in Alabama and just as much heat as you can possibly give it and performing fantastic. Fire Chief has a really soft, feathery texture. It's one that you can get in there and touch. You know, some conifers can bite you back, not this one. Several of the other reasons this one was picked, it is not prone to having snow kind of split it open. Some of our other low mounding or globe-shaped dwarf conifers, if they get any kind of snow load on them, they can split open. This one does not do that. Also, it's very wind resistant, which is important for conifers because we tend to put them out in, they're very cold tolerant. When you're out, you have them in open space with the winter wind blowing across of them. Frequently, we can get winter burn on our conifers. This one holds up really well to that. One additional thing on Fire Chief is the amount of resistance to sunburn that it has. Here it is out in the middle of a field in Alabama, and a lot of our conifers, especially ones that will get some gold color in them during the season, can get a little bit of burn on them during the summer or a little bit of bleaching on them. And this one is really entirely resistant to that. These will reach about 4 feet in height and about 4 feet in width, kind of a dome shape overall. You can keep them smaller than that, but I'd probably put them in a place where you can allow them to get that kind of size on them because they just look great being allowed to grow out into their kind of natural form that they take. These are hardy in zone 5 to 8. Sun and shade will be zone 5 and 6. You can definitely put these out in the full sun. In 7 and 8 you can as well, and we do have ours in full sun in zone 7B, but probably it would like a little bit of late day afternoon shade in zone 7 and 8. These will make a fantastic low border plant. If you've got a patio or something where you want to sit down in a chair and kind of be screened a little bit, but then stand up and not actually, have it screened. These are perfect little mounding shrubs for that, to go along a patio or a sidewalk, something like that. Great as an accent plant, just one of them, and that's how we've used them in our garden. Like everything in our garden, we have a garden of drifts of one. And then of course they look great mass planted. This is a plant that the more of them you put together, as you can see in this video, the more beautiful they are. One other additional note was they make fantastic container plants. I mean, really, really great container plants. And it's one that you can leave in a container for a couple of years and then decide to put it in the garden later. Fire Chief is not really picky about things like soil pH. You don't have to really worry about that. They're very humidity tolerant, so another asset for growing them in the Southeast United States, although almost everybody watching me can grow these, in the north as well, and just great plants. The only thing that they wouldn't like, though, is to be put in an area that stays wet. And that's true with most conifers, not all, but the vast majority of conifers don't like to sit in the water unless you're called a bald cypress. So you want to put it in an area where it will dry out between rainings, but you do need to check on these occasionally. Conifers are not the best at letting us know when they're dry. And so when you first put it in the ground, water it in well, and then check it occasionally until you get it established. I would check on it pretty regularly because they'll thin out in the middle rather than wilt and kind of let you know that they're dry. And then in the future, and this is just true with all conifers, once they're even established ones, if you're in a drought, it might be something that you put on your list to check and water before other things. Not really any maintenance to do on these. These are extremely low maintenance plants. You can shear them at the end of summer if they need any pruning, but they just kind of grow naturally perfect. All these are identical without them having to do hardly anything to them. You can use organic, we use an organic fertilizer on everything in our garden once a year in the late winter, and that's pretty much it. They're pretty disease resistant and resistant to most pests. So, Fire Chief Arborvitae.